Greetings to you all, wherever you are, at home or abroad. You're now tuned into Talk Sense Media, your voice of reason in the noise. Here we bring you the news that matters to you, straight talk, clear facts, and honest reasoning, because you deserve to understand what's really going on. Whether it's headlines or what's happening on the streets, if it affects you or your community, we break it down and we talk sense. So let's get into today's story. So if you thought that Paul Buchanan was done with his bid to overturn the general election results against Andrew Holness, you'd be wrong. Think again. Because Buchanan has just filed another court action, this time against the very Constituted Authority that rejected his challenge on October the 1st, 2025. So Buchanan is convinced that justice is not being served. He is adamant. He is claiming that the election was tainted by double voting, intimidation, and ballot box tampering. And he's saying that all of this is backed by sworn affidavits. Now, I did say in a previous video that if the Constituted Authority rejected his application, he had another option, which is to go to the Supreme Court. Well, that's exactly what he has done. And this is coming from the playbook, straight from the playbook, predictably so. So he's now asking the Supreme Court for a judicial review and a special order called a mandamus. And that's when a court tells an authority, in this case, he wants the court to tell the Constituted Authority to do your job. I'm going to explain this a little bit more further in the video. Now, if you can recall, in their ruling, the Constituted Authority said his evidence did not meet the legal threshold under Section 37E, basically saying that Buchanan did not provide enough proof. So the mandamus is really Buchanan's attempt to have the court overturn the decision of the Constituted Authority to make the ruling null and void. So in other words, if the court does this, it would force the authority to refer his case to the electoral court, which is what he wants. So this is his last-ditch attempt to have the decision of the election overturned. So tell me what do you think? Does he have a fighting chance in the Supreme Court? Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned as we follow this case all the way to the end. Remember, this is Talk Sense Media, your voice of reason in the noise.